So, welcome to day 19 of 30 days of AL programming, and we are back to Visual Studio Code. And definitely, so we want to build a list report using Word end to end with images, with everything that is relevant for Word report. Like, we want to just dive deep into Word reporting to see how it's easy or how it can be even exciting to build in Word. But okay, I want to start by saying that I'm a fan of RDLC because RDLC has all those features, and I really in this Word video, I'm not saying that um, RDLC. Uh, there's some characteristics of reports, like some detailed grouping. For example, like the vendor list and customer list is still in RDLC in the base application. So RDLC, there's no official announcement of it getting phased out, but the Word reports, there are things that are easier to do with Word. Considering if you build a report ready for Word, the user will benefit more because they are able to export and easily create in Word compared to RDLC. The user can create their own custom reports in Word.
Hii ni Tech na Msangi ya jishinde.com.
And how can we make it easier? And with AI, with artificial intelligence, it's even much easier to create a report that is ready for mapping in Microsoft Word, because you are able to generate the dataset very fast. So these are my two windows. On the left side, we have the report. On the right side, we have the chart. So these are the instructions to the chart, my Copilot chart. So if this is new to you, this GitHub Copilot chart and edit mode, I created 3 videos that were exploring the different modes: the agent, ask, and edit. I think I should now look at the plan, which is pretty new, what it means to use the plan for this Copilot, GitHub Copilot chart. And definitely those videos cover everything, including enabling them from the GitHub side and everything. So I have pasted all this code for the report for the sales order confirmation. And what I'm doing here is I'm giving this agent context of what I need to do. Remember, all these models, the models, they need context. What we do when prompting is to give the model context. We are trying to narrow down from the big data set, from this large language model. We want to narrow down to a specific direct context that we want the model to be good at to solve our problem. We don't, who loves a model or anything? We just want to solve a problem. And the easiest is to give it context that is closer to what the solution looks like. And this sales order confirmation is report number 1305. And we are trying, double checking that. So what we are trying to do is to give 1305. So we are telling the model now, based on this, I can activate the audio here and speak to it. I don't know if it's active. So based on this code for the sales order confirmation, I would like you to create a customer data set with the number, name, balance, and definitely a totals, another totals data item for the balance of this customer, and base all the information that is on the sales order confirmation to make sure that it aligns with the principle used to build that report and create the report for me. Okay, let me stop. So that was so random. I was okay. Based on, let's go there. I was speaking too much. I would like to create a custom. Based on this report, I'd like to create a data set with the number, name, balance, definitely a total. You can add maybe address. Okay. This will be a word report. Let's see this. So okay, it's a lot of random speech here, but now I've given it context. And why is it creating a random new report? Okay, let's see. Modify the displayed report. So I'm just giving it some different direction because what it was doing. Okay. I've attached this report. Use the customer list report. Okay, this thing is too fast. Already created a new report with this context. Oh, did I say create a new report? I would like to create a customer dataset. Okay, so it depends on what I have not told the model. Let me just stop this again. Let me undo. So modify the displayed report. Don't create a new one. Yeah, so it's doing the edit now on this report, the existing one, and let's see how it does it. Okay, the edit is ongoing. It was checking on the previous. Remember, the sales order confirmation had over 1,000 lines. Let's see. Including the totals and the word information, company information with calc fields, OGs, everything here. We have the receivable setup. We have okay. So this is a data set built real quick. We have the address 12345, due balance, email, and the field caption. So it has even included the field caption. And so remember, okay, let's keep it fast and then review everything that has been done by this model. So we have the customer list, and the word merge data item, because we need it to be a list report. We'll need to comment on this because it specifies the root level data item that is used to generate separate reports for multiple records. So this will make it generate a different report for each layout. So the preview mode, necessarily how it will be generated when you preview print layout, I don't think that will be a problem. So let's go. We have request filter fields. I didn't even tell it, but there's number, customer posting group, currency code. And then, so within a very few minutes, I've been able to generate a very good report with customer, with the address information, company information, and what else is here with the customer number and name details, email, like so much information about the customer that if I'm to generate this in a different way, then it wouldn't have taken this. And I was considering the sales order confirmation report 3005, how the information has been done and using it to get this information for me. And when you look at the total balance, and it's initialized to 0 on pre-data item, and on each record, then we are adding the total balance to get the final value. And of course, this is an integer with a number of const 1. And remember, for this report, you need to use the integer virtual table that provides an infinite sequence of integer numbers, but definitely you restrict it to the first one or the number 1. And of course, with a request page and everything list. And of course, all these labels created for us, you must specify one or more filters and everything. So this is the basis for what we'll create in the next video, like just now delving deep into a list report for the customer list. And this is the beauty of giving your model context. So when you give it context, you get better results. And with this context, and you can see, we remember you need to prepare for everything in the code. Like the totals will be done in the code for you. For your word report, remember that everything needs to be done in the code upfront, like the labels. And who had codes labels at this day and age? Like you go and say customer email on Microsoft Word as your label. You have the field caption that you can be able to use that will get the current caption of the field and even map it to the language of the user. You can even generate a report with the language of the user by leveraging such features like the field caption. So you can actually make your report ready for, and even if it's part of an extension for production use, or someone can extend it and get the best version of a report that is based off the base application, because the base has got one of, not always the best code, but at least code that aligns to what what needs to be extended and what is working for most organizations. So I'll see you in day 20 as we build the layout of Word.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss the next one.